So here's a scene from Tombstone. Sorry for the poor quality. I know this is ghetto, but you get the idea. So let's take a look at the scene from Tombstone that I was referring to, and tell me what you tell me in the comments. Who do you think this character is?
That's Virgil with the women. He's mine. Oliver! Hey, Maddie!
So we got this character over here. I forgot his name. Uh, he's going after the innocent women and children here. That's Maddie with the women and children, and she goes, "Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go after them now. So let's continue."
Where's Wyatt? Right behind you, Stillwell.
So great scene, one of the best westerns ever. I mean, Kurt Russell in his prime. Now, who's this Weasel character?
All right, Clanton. You called down the thunder, well, now you got it. See that? It says United States Marshal. What? Don't kill me.
Who's that? Who's that coward
That's
character?
how you're gonna end up. The Cowboys are finished, you understand me? I see a red sash, I kill a man wearing it. So run, you cur. Run! Tell all the other curs the ride's coming. You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
So this character, as you can see, who we all know who that Weasel character is, comes after innocent women and children. And of course, when he did that, he provoked and he called down the thunder. And this Wyatt Earp character isn't necessarily just me, in this situation. It's actually the community that believes in truth and justice and living right by each other. And you made a lot of enemies, Brain Dead, and they want to, like I said, they want to see you burn. And if this is what the community wants me, if this is the character they want me to be, then if they want and as you can see, I'm just a cheap whore, then then I have no choice but to continue. What if this is what they want to be, this harbinger of justice, since you and your cult followers, this is what they deserve. So this is just me illustrating the kind of character Brain Dead is. So it's also similar to, I wanted to go back, that this was probably one of the more interesting parts the the Limeys video. So if we go back to the Limeys video, I want to go to the part where not only me that described Brain Dead, but also him, this Limey, from another perspective. Him and I couldn't come from opposite points of views, or from completely extreme perspectives, but him and I came to the same conclusion. And this is here. I just want to repeat the same conclusion that he made when it comes to Brain Dead and his real state of mind. So here he is. I'll let him use his own words.
Go to like say you were the football team or a rugby team or whatever, there's always that little twat in the corner that will start a fight with the other team or whatever. And do you know where he is when the fight starts? Right at the back. And bear that in mind. That's exactly what's going on here. It's the little instigator, the little weedy one that creates the issue, then buggers off to the back and leaves everybody else in the chaos.
Yes, exactly. I completely agree with his analysis. Not only does he pretty much said it spot on, that he instigates this and then goes all the way in the back. He had this channel. He could have had plenty of opportunity, like he said in his statement. He's been waiting for years, and like he said, what did he do? Nothing. And then finally, once all the work is done, then all of a sudden his cult followers finally come out of the woodwork. So that's a great example. Thank you very much, Limey, for that analysis. I really appreciate it. So I made the reference to the same thing with other movies, other great works of art. And you would think that those characters are just caricatures. They don't really exist in life, that they don't, how can a person, how could somebody like that exist? And you'll usually say it's only in the movies, but in this situation, it's the same thing over here. So I made the reference to Gladiator. So there's all of a sudden this great war, this great incident, and it's already finished. And then guess who shows up after, like Little Limey says, the fight has already been instigated and he's all the way in the back. Guess who shows up? So everybody's celebrating. The big great rapist is in jail. All of it, the war is over. I'm finally in prison. And guess who shows up in his white high horse? So he says, have I missed it? Have I missed the battle?
You have missed the war.
Oh, you have missed the war. So who is this character right here? You would think that these people, these kind of people can't exist in real life. They're just too extreme, just too. But all of a sudden, here we go. We have a character in real life that is exactly like this. So who is this character right over here? So I just want to show. I know Brain Dead and his cult followers are watching this. We just want to know. We just want to show which character you are in this movie of life, in this game of life, in this journey, in this story of life. So we know exactly which character he is. So let's go to not just that movie. So we already showed you two examples of two movies. Let's go to another one. And this is The Hobbit. Not one of my favorites, but it does make the point. The dragon just died in this one. This is from the Five Armies movie. And guess which character he is in this movie. So take a look.
With the black arrow.
Yes, finally the rapist is in prison after waiting all these years. Yay, yay. So, whoa, who is?
Hail to the Dragon Slayer! All hail King Bad!
Yeah. That's the twit in the back. After all the war and all the carnage is done, guess who shows up and says, yeah, we finally got him. Which character is this? The sad part is that this is a story, like any story, just like the Bible. It's all a metaphor. It's all an allegory. It's all a symbolism of the real characters in life. And like with any story, you have to pick and choose based on your decisions. If you're a coward, if you're strong and brave, which one you are, which character you are in this story of life. And we all pretty much know. And even the Limey with his limited thinking, his limited powers of deduction, even he was able to describe this as our favorite weasel, Brain Dead over here. Who is this character over here? So we all know which one he is now. So even the Limey portrayed it. So like I said, these are three movies actually. The one from Tombstone, I forgot the guy's name. Like I said, I'm terrible with names, and he is that coward character. And then over here we have another coward character, and over here in Gladiator, great movie, had best actor, best director, best movie. Even this guy, I think he got a best supporting actor for this role. He did it so well. The weasel coward brother over here, he played it so well that he got a best supporting actor on it, and well deserved. So it's like we already know who is this guy. So every time you see the Weasel character, and like the sad part of life is that this is a necessary evil. You need people like this in life because I always say there is no, the darkness was there before the light. There is no good without evil. And even God had to create evil so people can see and appreciate the good. And we need, and this, like I said, not I wish there weren't characters like this, but there are going to be people that are going to decide to be like this person. And the even worse part, the sadder part of this situation is there are many people like him that they form a cult following. It's like, oh, we got to have a champion for, the champion of weasel coward characters, like like I said, like here in Tombstone, which is his, we got to have a, I got to, we got to have a coward character for every story. We have to have people like this, or the story just wouldn't be interesting. Is the sad part. But at least we know exactly who these people are and what they portray. Now, the question we have to ask you and your cult followers is this really sad? Because you could still change, and maybe the reason why I'm doing this video because I actually got an email from I finally got a response from Braindead. He wants to chat on FB. It's over here. So let me see if I can do this without. So it says, let's chat. You have FB, so we can video chat. You can send me the friend request. And he gave me a name. So for all of the Brain Dead cult followers, I got a response. You're a great leader. You're a great North communist leader, has given a response, and he says he wants to. So I would like to hope that it's about the details of how we're going to live stream together on his channel. Like I said, his channel, he did it on my channel, but with only 10 people viewing. But like I said, he'll attack my family and disregard the safety of my family. But Sissy's family, he re-edited the video. So he was actually concerned about safety concerns, but not for my family. Even his cult followers, I'm sure, would say, "Oh, that was a wrong thing to do," but that's okay. They're gonna say he's our leader. He's our we're our faithful cult followers. Even if our leader did something wrong, we'll still follow him. That's just I don't know how to describe that. It's beyond pathetic. And the sad part is they will never realize that. But for the regular, this is for regular normal people that have a sense of justice and truth and humanity and fairness. Clearly, when stories are made like this, they have to include characters like this. And like I said, the sad part is we need for a story, we always need people like this to make the story to make a point, because you can't have the light without the darkness. And the sad part is there's so many of these people that they are a cult following and they're fanatics. Pathetic, but we have to acknowledge that there are a lot of them. The good thing is that there are people that will stand up against them. And if I have to be that person to do it, and if you guys want to continue this, like I said, it's no rush. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We got a lot of Brain Dead's not going anywhere. I don't think he's not going anywhere. So he's, as long as he stays put where he is, then he's definitely in the jurisdiction of what needs to be done, that he deserves for breaking the law, and he knew he was breaking the law. Unlike me, whatever Limey says, that's where he was wrong on how many laws I'm breaking. Not only one judge, but 2 or 3 judges that says I'm not breaking any laws here, no matter what they say. If you want to go on assumptions and innuendos, you can. That's fine. You can form your own personal opinion. But when it comes to the law, when it comes to the law is black and white, then of course he's wrong. So we haven't broke any laws, and me vlogging is living testimonial of that. But of course the cult followers are not going to understand that. Even they know what Brain Dead did to show my family, to include my family in this, to drag them into this, to drag women and children into this. Even his cult followers will say that's wrong, but they still believe in him, is his problem. And I'm sure I wasn't around, but based on the comments, they're probably going, yeah, we are the cult followers. Yeah, burn him and his wife and child also. Bring him down also, and include Sissy while you're at it. That's the sad part. Nobody stopped and said that, except for Limey, of course, and other people. But there's so many, but nobody in his cult following said, hey, this is wrong. You shouldn't be doing this. But since they're cult followers, that's the nature, and that's by definition, they're going to follow this person right here. So now we got a response. Like I said, it's on my list. Talking to him is on my list right now. It's not a priority. So I will, talking FB discussion, but we can pretty much proceed on our own without him. He's done enough. He's given us enough material to file a case against him. If this is what the community wants, then so be it. I will oblige for what the community wants to do. And since I'm the recipient of his evil act, then it's my duty and my civic duty to follow up on it. And just like he called down the thunder, he could have left it well enough alone. Even Kristen Cebu got scared and took off his video. Brain Dead couldn't come to the same conclusion. And here we are. This is his. So if you watch every movie now and you see this ongoing theme that we always have to have a coward character, just like in Tombstone, just like in The Hobbit, just like in the movie Gladiator, then you know exactly who you're thinking of when you see this character. Even the Limey came to the same conclusion. So that's the update. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm actually going to do Tom and Ruth next this morning, but that email came at like 3 in the morning. It was pretty interesting. Let me see if I can get this without, oops, let's go here. 3:11 in the morning. 6 hours ago. So the other one was May 2nd, and then what is it today now? Oh, 3 days ago. I responded, hey, let's do a live stream on your channel, and that's just the beginning. Okay, I'm not done yet. I haven't had. I deserve satisfaction, and saying sorry on my what only 10 people watching is not enough. Just like you did to my family. It's just only fair that you need to do it on your channel. And that's, like I said, that's just the beginning. The law says that you deserve to go 2 years and $2,000. And we will, and if that's what the community wants to do, because you made a lot of enemies out of them, especially me, and what you did, because they have families also. They have children, women and children also. And if you decide to going after an innocent man's women and children is going after every innocent man's women and children. So 6 hours ago at 3:11 a.m. in the morning, we know what he was doing and what was keeping him up. I was asleep when I actually got this, so. But we know, at least we know that him and his cult followers are having trouble sleeping because of what they did. Anyway, if you have any thoughts, what are your comments? I know you cult followers, go ahead and comment. What is your great leader doing at 3:11 a.m. in the morning? And we know, so I just want to let you know this is what he is doing, and also which character he is in all these movies. They're supposed to not exist who could actually be like this person. He's also like the J. Jonah Jameson character in Spider-Man, the comic books. You would think that that character is just a joke. He actually, people like him actually really exist. So in that story, I guess I would be Spider-Man, and he would be the J. Jonah Jameson character, another caricature of himself. It's sad. They really exist, and he has an army of cult followers, and we already know what they look like. So anyway, that's going to be my vlog this morning. So if everybody seems to be enjoying these, so as long as you enjoy them, I'll keep making them. This is Bev What's Only. Thanks for watching.